In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use AI to proofread your articles. Nothing is more embarrassing than publishing articles with typos and mistakes. So in the past, what I think probably most people do is they simply use a tool like Grammarly or Quillbot to simply iron out the mistakes in articles. However, there is a faster way to do this. Like, I was once a Grammarly Pro user and it just drove me crazy. Constantly have to click to change, and to correct the text and all that kind of stuff. So AI can actually do this for you. Simple workflow that I'm using is, first of all, copying the article into my clipboard. So in this example, it could be this article right here, right? So simply going to copy this. And then I have snippets that I'm using. So perhaps this goes too much down the rabbit hole of being more productive when writing. However, I'm just going to show you like my exact workflow. So I have a snippet that I'm using. So when I'm typing the snippet, it will basically merge what I've copied to my clipboard with the prompts. So depending on if you're already using a text expander, so I'm using Alfred's expander on Mac. But if, let's say, you're using Text Expander or Typinator or any other kind of tool that allows you to use snippets, there is a simple way where you can simply use the prompt and then modify what you have or modify a part of the snippet with what you have in your clipboard. So in my case, it's basically this right here, right? So as you can see, it pasted in a bunch of different texts, right? So it basically pasted in my text with some instructions above, right? So please correct all grammatical mistakes, spelling words, blah, 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 right? So you simply run this through the AI, right? And it will basically proofread this for you, right? So as you can see, it really doesn't have to be complicated. I'm going to include the prompt again in the resources. And obviously you also want to double check that. And there is a lot of little hack that you can use. So this works with ChatGPT for the moment, right? It's basically you can actually let the AI read this aloud. So what I like to do is simply hit click this button right here, close my eyes and simply listen to the text, right? Does the text make sense? Does it sound good when being read? If the answer is yes, then you have huge chances that it will also be a popular article, because great writing should be able to be read easily, right? So this is again kind of a pro copywriter tip, is read your copy aloud at least 10 times, right? You perhaps don't want to do this 10 times for your Medium articles, right? However, this is a nice, handy little feature that will allow you to, again, look at your article from a different angle, a different perspective. And I always end up editing a few things here and there to simply make this punchier and better. So you'll find the prompts in the resources, and I see you in the next video.